Hi guys and welcome to Club 9 episode number 4 Tuna Travels. We're here with the European playoffs and we're playing Haverfordwest in today's game, who finished just above us in the table, albeit on less points because of the split basically. So I'm assuming it's one of them. If we qualify, then we play Connors Quay, like the highest team that hasn't qualified. I don't really know how it works. I assume that it'd be depending on who qualifies. So I'm guessing Bangor have a wild card. I don't really know. We'll find out as we go along. But we're going with an unchanged team from our last league game. Miller in goal, King, Dix, Litchfield, Willis, Bannister, Folks, Valentine, Jones, Evans, and Edwards up top in this pretty crucial game, to be honest with you. We want European football next season, even if it is just Europa Conference League, because it's money basically, and money makes the world go round. And speaking of money, I should have showed you this before we jump into this game. Take a look at our finances. £1.14 million. How has that come about, you ask? Well, we sold a clause from Jonathan Callahan. He moved to Manchester City. We got 1.22 million for him. I decided to cash in on it. I don't know if we're ever going to make a profit on it, and I'm not going to be here for when we do make a profit on it. So I decided to sell it and get the money now, as we give away an early free kick and it bounces about in the area. It was very nearly 1-0 there. That was a very poor start from us. We're going to go balance, actually. I'm going to look to drop us back and see just a little bit how this game plays out. It's a bit different to a league game because obviously one mistake and you're out in a lovely little knockout tournament. Bannister isn't having a great game again. I don't know how much longer I can continue having him in the starting lineup. He needs to turn this game around. Weatherstone with a throw in. Willis heads clear but gives it back to him. Decent play this from Haverfordwest. Fired across. Still gets the rebound and over the crossbar. And defensively, we are very poor lately. They've had 6 shots already to our 2. We've not had a shot on target yet. And yeah, it's just not good enough again from us. I don't know what more to do. We're going to go into half time. We're going to thrash Marms, tell him I'm far from pleased. And Bannister is coming off now for Cullimore. Evans also for Gruff Jones. He can play on that right hand side. Why not? Folks also not having a great game. So yeah, too many players not turning up recently. And we need to see what we can do in this second half. Folks now picked up a booking as well. So I think we are going to have to take him off for Cartwright, and it's another throw in now for Haverfordwest. Crossing, Jones heading over the bar, and we just don't look like scoring. We don't look like making anything at all. We're going cautious now. I've berated them, I've demanded more. They're just not responding to anything really. We can't keep hold of possession, we can't do anything in attack. Defensively, we look like conceding every time they come forward. And yet, here we are 5 minutes from full time. It looks like we're going to go into extra time. We have a throw in here. King. Edwards get past his man, actually. He's into the area. Pulls it across for Jones. Valentine shoots just over the bar. And that's our first chance that we've actually seen. Taking us 85 minutes. We've still not had a shot on target all game. King with the throw in. Finds Valentine in a bit of space. Pulls it across for Jones. He shoots. And that's just wide as well. And I don't know why we're shooting from these ranges when we've got worked the ball into the box, but we are having them. And we've just had our first shot on target in the 94th minute of the game. Again, I'm going to tell him I'm far from pleased. Litchfield again demotivated. He just doesn't seem to be doing anything for him. We're into extra time, so not going to be great for us going forward in terms of fatigue. And we come to half time in extra time. Do we get an extra sub now? We haven't elsewhere. Do we get one here? We don't. Fantastic. Jones and Cartwright can switch positions. Valentine any better on that wing? Not really. Doesn't really make much of a difference, but we'll switch him over anyway. Cullimore can go in as a ball winning midfielder. Keep you as a go to a deep line playmaker actually. To try and sit back a little bit more. The last thing I want to do is lose it now. Obviously, I don't want penalties. Demand some more. They had a dangerous free kick, but apparently not dangerous enough to warrant an actual highlight there. 5 minutes for someone to decide this. It's Brown with a free kick. Delivered in, and it's just off the crossbar and wide. And again, we're just not good enough. I don't know what's happened from that run of games that we had where we were very, very good. And then all of a sudden, we've just like, nah, I don't want to. Why can I not? Have they removed that option of sorting? Fine, whatever. Paul Willis second. Cartwright, Litchfield, Edwards, Dix, Valentine, Cullimore, King. I don't want Miller then Jones. Let's switch them around. Team talk. Relax, pick your spot. Let's go for that. We don't have a great history with penalty shootouts at all. Jones stepping up first for us. And, well, just rolls it down the middle. And a keeper was perhaps a bit unlucky that he started to move for that. That was a terrible penalty, let's be honest. Luke Jones for Haverfordwest. He's saved by Miller. And that gives us an early advantage. Willis. Can he keep that advantage going? Can he make it 2? Stepping up left-footed. It's saved by the goalkeeper. The advantage immediately wiped out there. Weatherstone to level it up. And he does. It's bottom corner. It's 1 apiece. Miller's hard work saving that first one. Just down the drain. Cartwright now for us. And his is saved as well. And that's 2 in a row we've missed now. And I think that may be the end of the European playoffs for us. Jones. Well, I spoke too soon. It's straight down the middle. Miller stays where he is and just catches the ball. 1 each after 3 penalties. They've all been terrible, let's be honest. Litchfield stepping up. Sends the keeper the wrong way. He scores emphatically this time. Cokes. Against Miller. He saves another one. That's 3 now. Saved by Adam Miller. Our forwards may not be able to do the job, but Adam Miller certainly knows how to. And now, to win it, is Edwards, the striker. The one that you'd expect to be able to take penalties. Which aren't really. But to step up and put us through to the semi-finals, undeservedly, let's be honest. He does. He puts it in the bottom corner. We win 3-1 on penalties. Penalties sort of showed up that game, to be fair. We were atrocious. Let's be honest. Absolutely atrocious. But we go through, regardless. Into the semi-finals we go. In 3 days' time, which is just fantastic. We don't have any time to rest. It doesn't tell us who we're going to get either. I believe the draw is later today. Let's just have one little further click forward. See if it is going to tell us who we're going to play. I assume it's going to be the highest ranked team left because we are the lowest ranked team in there. It's not going to tell us, but we're going to find out in the next part of this episode anyway. So the semi-final stages look like this. We are playing Gapcons Quay, who finished in 3rd place. Bangor, who finished 4th, playing Newtown, who finished 5th. So we'll see what happens there. In the final, the winner qualified for the Europa Conference League. The champions basically qualify for the Champions League qualifying group, like Champions Path. And then 2nd, 3rd, and the winner of the playoff will qualify for the Europa Conference League. So if we just take a look at the league table, so far Barry Town and Bangor City have qualified. If Bangor win the playoffs, then Connah's Quay get that European place. Anyone else wins it, they get that qualifying place. All we know is Haverfordwest are not the team that will qualify. So we've been in the Europa Conference League first qualifying round, should we get there. But first of all, we have to overcome Connah's Quay. We've got Miller in goal, King, Litchfield, Dix, Willis at the back, Bannister, Folks, Jones, Evans and Edwards. This is Bannister's last chance to impress me. He has 45 minutes. If he's not having a good game at half time, he comes out, and if we make it to the final, he's out of the squad. I don't know how much longer I can back him. I'm going to tell my underdog, see what we can do. He obviously comes into it as a aggressive player. Going to experience some success, shall we? Yeah, he comes into it as an aggressive player, which in the past, at past clubs, they've normally performed pretty well. They come in, pick up a booking every now and again, but perform well. He hasn't been, that's the thing. And it's a throw-in now for Connah's Quay. Towards the back post, and it's headed clear. Rowlands towards, we have started on a cautious approach as well in this game. Gordon, the Chaplin, it's an impressive block there, to be fair, from Litchfield to stop the shot coming in. Chaplin with the corner. Headed clear this time. We had two players there. It's Dix that gets up to head it clear. Rowlands finds Chaplin again. Pressure still there. King, fantastic tackle and wins the goal kick as well, actually. So well done for him there. Free kick now. Folks towards the back post. Litchfield off the bar, and it's still in play, and it's cleared out. And now a chance for a counter attack, and Connah's Quay players flooding forward here. Burgess in acres of space. Got three players on the far side of the pitch. He goes himself into the area, and he's dispossessed by King. It's a fantastic tackle, and then Evans really wasting the ball there. He had a chance to turn and potentially clear it out. But that was a sublime tackle from King to stop that there. Newtown are beating Bangor City 2-1 in their semi-final. We once again have a 0-0 game going off here. We've only had one shot. We are being absolutely dominated. The last thing I want is extra time and penalties again. I'm going to tell I'm not happy. That has motivated players. And let's go and encourage them. All we need is that one chance. Managed to have a decent game as well, I will add. And it's him finding King, who looks forward. Edwards can't quite get up there to win the header. It's far to Burgess, who has a lot of space to run into. Skips past the tackle from Evans. Finds Walsh. Rowlands. Off the post. Chaplin there for a tap in. And it's 1-0 to Connah's Quay. And I don't think we're going to come back. Let's be honest, we were just not good enough. I take back what I said at the start of the last episode of us potentially challenging for the title next time out. Rowlands fires one, hits the post, and Chaplin just there to tap home. We're going to berate them, see if we can fire them up and see if we can get a response. We have only had one shot all game. Willis with the throw in to nobody, but he gets the ball back. Crossing for Evans, who flicks it on for Edwards, who does get there to get the goal to bring us level. It's his 18th goal of the season. He was having a relatively poor game before that, both him and Evans. And it was a not great throwing from Willis. Headed clear by Miller, comes back to him. He crosses it in, and I thought Evans was going to go for goal. Instead, he flicks it on, and Edwards at the back post to tap home. Potentially shout for offside, we are going to see. Evans definitely wasn't. Ugh, that's tight. I think he's offside. And I think we've got away with one there. But we are back on level terms. It's our first shot on target as well. Obviously, we've hit the woodwork. Folks for the corner to Litchfield, who heads over. Tough angle, really, for him to get a decent header on that. Probably did the best he could do. And all of a sudden, we have come alive. But now it is a throw-in for Connah's Quay. Headed clear. Gordon. Roberts in lots of space. Looks forward for Chaplin. And it was blocked by King. It goes out for a corner. King is having a great game so far for us. Chaplin's corner delivered in towards the back post. Hits the side netting and goes wide. And I'm going to actually hold off on any substitutes right now. I'm going to see what happens in this game. Newtown look like they're going through to the final. We have just over 10 minutes. See if we can find a winner. Let's go and encourage them one final time for these final 5 minutes plus stoppage time. We get 3 minutes of that. Are we going to get one last chance? They're going to get one last chance. Corner delivered. Litchfield heads clear. But we've got nobody out there. Thomas is going to get the ball back into the box here. 1-2. Pulls it across. Chaplin. Miller pushes it onto the bar and it's cleared out by Dix. And that was a massive chance there for a winner. It's not gone yet. There is a throw in. 40 seconds left. Thomas. Cross comes in. Headed clear. Why is Edwards not coming to get that? He could have got to that ball and potentially, I don't know, just got forward and given us a chance. Evans heads clear. Again, Edwards just stands there. He's not closing down. He needs to be making a move for these balls. Evans would have tackled this time. Go into a pressing forward. It's going to go into extra time again. And this probably is where they're going to have the advantage. We are tired from that last one. Just clears it out for a throw in. Still going here. There we are. Full time. We're going to go into extra time. I'm going to tell them to keep doing what they're doing and we should be fine. Again, I'm going to hold off for as long as we can on any substitutions. We're going to look at penalties basically. Let's go and demand some more. Chaplin with the throw in. Headed clear. Bannister smashes it downfield. Edwards is fouled. And the second yellow card and James Green has been sent off. And that changes things a little bit. That really does change things a little bit. Bannister is going to come off. But we're going to bring on, actually, Sammy King. What's your penalties like? Oh, 2. Cartwright, 6. Cartwright is going to come on for Bannister. Jones is going to drop back into the centre of midfield. Cartwright is going up top as a target man. And we're going to keep hold of the other 2 substitutions. Just in case it doesn't look like we're going to get his penalties. We're going to bring on our best penalty takers possible. Let's go and demand more for these final few minutes. And we're going to have to go and make the changes now. We just take a look at penalties. Who do we have on the bench? Valentine and Evans are the best 2 that aren't on the pitch, and they're not very good. Let's be honest. I can make changes actually from this screen, can't I? Valentine going off for Gruff Jones. King is going off for Evans. That's all we can do now. We're just going to see if we can get one last chance. It doesn't look like it. We're going to penalties. Jones, Willis, Cartwright, Folks, Litchfield, Edwards, Dix, Valentine. Why has he gone up top? Why is it doing it that way? Willis, Cartwright, Folks, Litchfield. Apparently you can only do that for so long then. Edwards, Dix, Valentine, Craig Evans, Leon Evans, Adam Miller. I am going to cautiously tell them to relax. It's uninspired Dix. Fantastic. We have the first penalty again. Jones to step up against the keeper. We've won 1 penalty shootout in this episode. And he fires wide. Gordon against Miller. We know Miller can save a penalty. Finds the back of the net and we're already at a disadvantage. It was a terrible penalty, wasn't it? Absolutely shocking miss, really. Willis now. Can't afford to miss. Top corner. What a penalty. If he'd done that last time out, we'd have been sailing. Thomas against Miller. We need a stop. His bottom corner just... Keeper goes the right way again. Cartwright. If he misses, we're basically done for. And he finds the bottom corner just about. We're still going. Rowlands, come on, Miller. Let's have one of them saves again. Come on, Miller. Gareth Rowlands against Miller. Sends him the wrong way. 3-2. Horrible. If we miss and they score, they have won. It's Folks. He does miss. Saved. And we're going to crash out. Unless Miller can do something big here. I thought the keeper was taking it then. He was walking towards the ball. But against Miller, if he scores, we are out. Deservedly so again, let's be honest. And it's saved by Miller. Very reserved at the moment because we still have to score. And they still have to miss. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not expecting us to score. It's Litchfield stepping up, needs to score to keep us in it. Right-footed, does score, straight down the middle. Pressure now on Miller. To save, we're not really pressure on Miller. He's not expected to save it, is he? He's expected to hit the back of the net. The penalty, Chaplin, who has been dangerous all game, can seal it here with a goal. If he misses, we go to sudden death. He does score. It's 4-3 on penalties. And we are out. And it was all about that first penalty, really. Jones missing. It was just crucial. I'm going to tell them I'm pleased with the performance. I'm not thrilled, but they were a lot better team than us. We have crashed out. And Dix wants a new deal, apparently. So fantastic. That is going to be the end of this episode. We will be back in tomorrow's episode for the start of the new season. So if you have enjoyed this, please do hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more. Until next time, stay safe. I'll see you in the next one.